How's it going, Jack Tackers, and welcome back to another video for you guys. Today, I'm going to be giving my thoughts on the official castings for Superman Legacy. We finally got the official castings for, of course, Superman and Lois, those being the two major roles in the film. And there was a lot of speculation, there was a lot of names kind of being thrown out there, one of them being Nicholas Hoult as Superman. But it looks like Nicholas Hoult isn't going to be the character. It seems that David Corenswet will be playing Superman, and Rachel Brosnahan will be playing the character of Lois Lane. And that's pretty interesting, I gotta say. And overall, my general thoughts on these castings, I think it's pretty good. And I was really rooting for David Corenswet, actually. I was thinking that he'd be a pretty good fit for the Superman character. And yeah, I'm really excited that he's going to be Superman. I mean, of course, in a perfect world, I would have loved to have seen Henry Cavill continue playing the character, and I really just don't like what Warner Brothers has done to Henry Cavill, kind of teasing him at the end of Black Adam, and now he's not going to be playing Superman anymore. Really stupid. But David Corenswet's a pretty good pick. You know, if it has to be a reboot, if it has to be a completely new Superman by a completely different actor, David Corenswet is a good pick. And I really do think that he could bring a certain charm to Superman. And I don't know. I just think it's a really good casting overall. And in terms of Rachel Brosnahan, I think she's decent as well. It seemed like it was going to be Emma McKay for the longest time, or Emma Mackey, however you pronounced her name. She seemed like she was going to be the one to play Lois because they paired David Corenswet and Emma McKay together. And it seemed like, oh, that was going to be the pairing. But no, Rachel Brosnahan was in the runnings for a while. She was one of the three main actresses that were going to be playing Lois. And I haven't really seen her in anything. I know she's in Marvelous Miss Maisel, and I never saw that show. I've heard good things about that show. But I've not really seen her in anything that I've seen. But, on physical appearance alone, she looks like she could be Lois Lane, right? And I'm sure she'll be good in this role. So I'm not too worried about that. But yeah, David Corenswet's the big win here. I'm really thrilled about that. I would have no offense to Nicholas Hoult, but he was one of the main guys in the running here. And he lost out on both Batman and Superman because he was going to be Batman, and then obviously that went to Robert Pattinson. But it's just, I don't know. I would not have liked to have seen Nicholas Hoult. He could still play Lex Luthor, but now there's been some speculation and rumors that Alexander Skarsgård and Bill Skarsgård could be Lex Luthor. One of them. We don't know which yet. There's no direct confirmation on who's going to be playing Lex Luthor yet, but I'm sure that will be coming out soon. Overall, though, these castings are pretty good. I'm excited for this movie. We'll see. I don't know. James Gunn, he's kind of hit or miss for me sometimes. Sometimes he's done some really good things, and then sometimes his style is just a little too much for me. And especially for a Superman movie, I would like for him to kind of reel it in a little bit and not be so kind of wacky. And I would like for him to make a Superman movie that is not really in his style, which, that might upset some people. But I don't know. I think this Superman movie needs to have a distinct tone that doesn't really match James Gunn's style. And we know he's directing, so I don't know. There's a lot of interesting things. And also, we still don't know what David Corenswet's Superman suit is going to look like. And I'm telling you right now, if the Superman suit is wearing trunks, I'm going to be pissed. Do not want to see a Superman suit with the red trunks. Stop it. Just stop. Anyways, yeah, this looks pretty good, though. I'm very excited to see them in the roles, and it should be good. Positive reaction overall from what I've seen online, and I'm definitely curious to see what you guys have to say about it down in the comments. Because this is a big deal, really big deal. Kind of came out of nowhere. Well, not nowhere, I guess, but it just seemed like we didn't know exactly who was going to play who. And there, again, a lot of names were in the runnings, but it looks like this is the official cast, and I'm pretty happy with it. And I'm going to check out a little bit more of their filmography, David Corenswet's filmography and Rachel Brosnahan's, because I haven't really seen anything Rachel Brosnahan's done. But I have seen some things David Corenswet's done. Well, particularly the Hollywood miniseries that was on Netflix, which was pretty good. And he was fantastic in that show, actually. Really enjoyed what he was doing in that series. And David Corenswet has like a certain voice, His voice would be really fitting for Superman. Like, it's just, there's something really smooth about his voice, a very, I don't know, I guess manly, but it just kind of fits the character of Superman for me. And I think that'll be really good. And I can imagine him in the role of Superman. So I think it'll be really good, hopefully. It all just depends, once we start getting images of him in the suit, once we start getting trailers, which is still a ways away, I presume, because this isn't coming out till 2025, I think. So it's going to be a little bit. And I think, these two hopefully will have good chemistry. They did a lot of screen tests to figure out which actors will go well together. And, again, Emma McKay seemed like she was going to be the Lois Lane with David Corenswet. Apparently that didn't happen. And I'm not, too sad about it, really. I think this is another decent pick for Lois. So, but I do wonder, how their kind of chemistry is going to look on screen. And I just hope it's good. I really hope it's a good dynamic. And I think it will be. I'm having some hope here. So far, so good. It'll be interesting to see what they do with Lex Luthor. If I had to pick, I want Alexander Skarsgård as Lex Luthor. Wouldn't be mad at Bill Skarsgård, though, either, I suppose. But Nicholas Hoult as Lex Luthor, because he's still potentially in the running as well. I don't know. I guess he could be okay. At least he wasn't Superman. I don't think he could be Superman for some reason. I don't know. I like Nicholas Hoult, but... if he's Lex Luthor, I wouldn't be too sad about it, but I am hoping for one of the Skarsgård brothers to be Lex Luthor instead. But yeah, these are just kind of my general thoughts on the castings. I needed to make this video just to, put this out there, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say about it. Super curious. Again, I wish Henry Cavill was Superman still. I'm definitely feeling for those people that are sad about that because I loved Henry Cavill as Superman. Really did. But again, they want to do a reboot, I guess, is what it is. James Gunn has been wanting to do this, and again, James Gunn's just kind of hit or miss for me. I'm skeptical, but I'm still optimistic at the same time. I don't know. It's kind of confusing, but yeah, post your thoughts and comments down below. What are your guys' thoughts on this casting? I'm excited a little bit, but I'm not going to get my hopes up too high just in case, again, the suit looks bad or something like that, but we'll see. I'm going to continue tracking the progress of this movie and hopefully make some more videos on it. I think this is the only video I've done on all of Superman Legacy so far. So we'll see. But yeah, enough rambling of me. I want to hear what you guys have to say. If you guys like this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up and check out my Letterboxd and Twitter in the description. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.